Don't definitely want to wiggle in there and hide. But I'm just the silliest thing I've ever heard. Just like work. Sandy, write a goggles, please. Thanks. Here I go. Did you find any sea sponges? Nope. I didn't see anything. Oh, you'll let me go anywhere. Sometimes you guys have to let me know.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Looking at the Lakers, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Spurs. Both teams tonight, unbelievable talent up front.
Kevin, you're right. I love seeing what we have in store in the paint area in this matchup. I think that's likely where this game is going to be decided.
Ball with a wide open look on the three off target. And so Brown will bring it up for Las Vegas. Managed to Boucher. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. And first time out of the game goal for Las Vegas.
All right. Look who's coming up in the corner. Guess what? Here they are. Your Laker girls.
Outside Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Buries it from three-point. Range.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. He's probably knocking it down, too.
Boxing ones looking at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Well, one near Boucher as he lets it go. And he hands it back. The three-pointer off block. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to talk to Frank Vogel for just a minute. Unsurprisingly, he's focused on what it might take to slow down Steph Curry. The coach told me whenever possible, we'd like to force him to shoot over length. That's going to take a total team effort and quick rotations. It's easier said than done. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Levine gets the bucket. Levine's got 5 points so far.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide-open teammate.
There's Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And amazing to even consider using a boxing run in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree. And it didn't work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I like watching Beverly catching the defense by surprise. They're excellent at pulling up after the pass.
Outside, George. For three, Levine. Again, Levine missing. Las Vegas leading by 5. Outside, Curry. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Steve from Levine. George with no one around. Oh, that falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
able to stretch the floor with his shooting. Paul George takes great pride in knocking down those triples.
Here's Brown with the drive. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his fourth year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
There's Ball with the three. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Curry wide open. And another three for Las Vegas.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments.
Levine. And Boucher brings it back. And the free ball is good.
Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Pass to Boucher. Outside for Curry. Back to Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Lakers trail by 5. And here is Grant. That's good. It's Levine with the assist. Grant's got 5 now.
And I tell you, I love watching Grant get busy down here. His impressive leaping ability and his quick release on the shot allow him to score at a high rate down low.
Back to Boucher. He was all alone on that one. He's got 11.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's George. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
54 seconds left in the first. Now here's Levine. He's got 5. Just 5 on the clock.
And guys, still early, but I'd like to see them crash the offensive glass.
And offensive rebound so valuable. You have to be careful not to give up fast break buckets the other way. I think you always want to send somebody to the line.
Second time I shot.
Who wants the t-shirt? Make some noise. All right. Coming up on court. It's on. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
And so Gobert will bring it up for Las Vegas. Stolen by George. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. Lakers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Ball has proven he can pass and rebound the ball. He's a very impressive player. Now he just needs to add his shot and become more effective as a scorer.
Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
It's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And a deep three from Curry. Nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Las Las Vegas leads by only one in this one.
Here they are, your Laker girls.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Las Vegas.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also, they've gotten the three-pointers with the ball tonight as well. That's equally as important.
George can be so deadly on the drive. He's got great quickness. He sees an opening and takes it right away.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Launches a three. Here's Beverly. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter, and I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Here's Trent. And that one hits back iron. And with Paul George and his defense great, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor. And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Curry with the steal. Right wing. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Now Curry. He's got 6. And slammed to by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they've got a nice groove going right now offensively.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers. DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes, different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. And it's Beverly missing. Lakers trail 5-6. The three from George. Out the run. That one's not going to go. And it's Las Vegas the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the way. Browns got the lead up to 8 now for Las Vegas. They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Trent. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Grant's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
Pass to George. Shot clock at 5. And it's George again missing.
He even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
It's Curry outside. It's right in by Wood. Lakers trail by 8. Ball with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. To the inside. Here's Brown. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Brown extremely accomplished down low and worthy of respect as a result. Destroys whoever tries to guard him in the paint.
It's Grant in the corner. On the wing, Levine. Pass to George. Shoots over Brown. Here's Grant. For his fourth field goal of the game and just 5 shots.
Well, I tell you, I think Grant's athleticism is what allowed him to win out there.
Curry outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 9.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the sport. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Curry looking it over. A baseline chain. And he overshot that one, missing.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot.
Las Vegas leading by 9. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Gobert the screen. It's Brown on the wing. Outside Curry. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 11.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
That's the end of the first half. The score, your Lakers 29, the visiting team 40.
And so it's Las Vegas holding on to an 11-point cushion. As we get ready. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Lakers. 11-point game. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Down low. Here's Wood. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Murray with it. Here he goes. And Cleveland turns it back. To the middle. Here's Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, on his menu, dunking is one of the specialties. A fantastic jammer who really breaks that rim.
To the wing right side. Back to Wood. And Boucher sends it back. They get a hand on it. Here's Brown. No problem on the jumper in close. Brown's got the lead up to 11 now for Las Vegas.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, your defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Kept the line. He goes up again. Pass to Beverly. Stolen by George. There's the three. Good on the triple. George has got 8.
I think one of Paul George's best shots is his pull-up jump shot. He's been destroying defenses for years with that mid-range pull-up.
When they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Wood. Kick out to Levine. For 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Boucher in the post. Pass to Beverly. And 10. Special foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Levine with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. And then Levine with the check.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
I mean, you tend to forget this about Levine. He's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
And then bucket in and no trouble at all. Now just a 5-point Las Vegas lead. Pass to Boucher. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 16 points for him.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Wood sets a screen. And Boucher sends it back. Brown inside. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Tom Levine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
And George has the stop.
I tell you, George is an amazing athlete. He's got great speed. And when he's in the open break, that's a scary look for the defense.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Screen by Grant. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Las Vegas?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond. They've made this thing look easy.
No good from Grant.
Good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Pass to Murray. 1:37 left in the 3rd. Shot clock at 6. Boucher, the screen. Hurt. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Making the right decision off the pick. There aren't many players better. Curry delivers again.
And George, here we go. On on Dwayne George. Pass to Wood. Back to George. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's a block foul. And there's the shot clock violation. Didn't get the shot off in time. Las Vegas calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time. We've seen Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Ibaka in the post. Over Thibault. And it's Ibaka scoring on a gorgeous play.
And offensively, Ibaka's been spending more time out on the perimeter, but watching him work inside there, you realize that may still be his bread and butter.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Curry with it. Now defended by Grant. Back to Curry. There's the drive. Ibaka, no luck.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's George missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Screen by Ibaka. It's Curry outside.
Excellent coverage that time by Wood. His length and speed make him hard to get around.
Well, through three quarters.
Here they are, your Laker girls.
And there may not be a long trail on the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Las Vegas leading by 11. Pass to Ibaka. Back to Curry. And Levine with the block. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. To the paint. Here's Ibaka. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Ibaka's got the lead up to 13 now for Las Vegas.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, but especially on the interior.
Yeah, that's more straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range.
Can't have it. Outside Curry. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Stolen. And it's the Lakers on the brink. Outside, George. Pass to Wood. Beyond the arc. And Curry pulls it down. Las Vegas leading by 10. Paul George with the steal. On the way, Levine. He pointed. The shot comes out.
and a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and they've taken control on the glass. Hey, you can keep off the dribble. You got something going for yourself. I mean, LaVine showing that great burst.
It's to Ibaka. Outside for Curry. Screen by Ibaka. That's the free fly. And another three for Las Vegas.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Outside, LaVine. Back to Thibault. In the corner, George with it. And stolen by Murray. That's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll take possession. Here's Curry. Pass to Beverly. Back to Curry. Murray outside. Back to Curry. Launches it. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending for triple.
Pass to Wood. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Thibault for 3. Ball's not loose. Las Vegas leading by 17. Boucher the screen. Puts up a 3. Outside for Curry. Now here's Ibaka. His 3-pointers off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that.
And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off-seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason may not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Outside, George. And here's Beverly. Inside. And it's sent back by George.
George clearly one of the best two-way players in the game. He never takes a play off defensively.
Just 4 to shoot. Wide open look here for Murray. Good on the 3-point shot. Murray's got his first 3 points of the game.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on a 3-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry, and there's the drive. Boucher. No good with the triple. Outside, George. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Las Vegas.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Stephen Curry.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand. Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Right side Curry. Ibaka outside. Over in the corner, Beverly. And it's sent back by George. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. On its way from Curry for 2. So we see Las Vegas taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Hey, you know what? Shocking. I don't care what your matchup is. You never expect a road team to.
Flashy. Metaphor for what you do is what you giving us. Mass incarceration on the minds of those who listening. Gotta be strategic how I pen the pen on paper, pen to tell on every donkey that try coming for my action. Miscommunication leads to misconceptions of my passion. Passionate effort towards care for folks, show me the lack in it. I had to learn to ration it, protect the feelings of the folk that wouldn't do for mine to back when it's the pacifist. Pacifist sometimes to bring a balance back and back we go to active. Folk be fake mad, folk be fake rich, folk be fake woke, folk be fake lit. Chasing dollars, let the money chase you instead. Patience how you make them bread. They're here. Don't go chasing dollars. Don't go chasing dollars. Don't go chasing dollars.
Jody on the rip.
What they said they want circle. So you can cut it into a circle or square if you want. You could get a square, you could cut this into a square spread. Okay. I'll cut out this circle. Red. Maybe 3 things, okay? One more thing, okay? It said red pictures. So if you see anything red, cut it out.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined.
So you cut out whatever red. You give me how much ever and then mom will pick. Okay, and we'll pick what three we're going to stick in the book, okay? So while I put it to bed, you just cut out what you cut out three, okay?
Courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Levine, good. And a high-tempo game tonight. As both teams like to get out and run, Grant.
Well, hey, when you've got the speed and athleticism, it's the best way to play. You have to challenge the defense to keep up with you.
here's Curry. Boucher right side. Levine with a steal. For three, George. They get the rebound. Brown with the block. Beverly, left side. Pass to Curry. Now Boucher. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off.
Boucher. Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter. I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Now here's Levine. Driving in. And left up by Levine.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Here's Boucher.
Los Angeles foul. The team's title. First personal foul. First team foul.
Boucher right side. Beverly outside. Shot clock at 6. Boucher on the screen. Rebound, the Lakers. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Levine for 3. Nails it from 3. Levine's got his third basket on the night right there.
And you get some traditional big man stuff from Wood. If you look at his handles, going one-on-one outside the painted area, most centers can't do all the things that he can do.
And they recover it. To the inside, Boucher. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Wood showed great versatility on offense, but the same skill set applies on the defensive end as well.
I mean, he can switch. He slides on the perimeter to protect the rim. His skill set is exactly what scouts are looking for now at the center position. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Wood from behind the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Curry. Boucher outside. Back to Curry. Takes the 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. He's probably knocking it down, too.
And Levine, here we go. Oh, rejected by Boucher. And the basket by Wood. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now Brown. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And they take the lead.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Pass to Thibault. To the wing, right side. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Wood with the screen. And here's Grant from the arc. It's not going to go for him. Outside Curry. To the paint. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Outside Curry. To the middle. It's stolen by Thibault. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And the jam by George.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide-open teammate.
Curry drives in. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
dozens consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's Curry. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
George for 3. Hits the trifecta. George has got 7 points in the game.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Boucher outside. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's on Zach LaVine.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from defense. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
The Lakers trail. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the wing on the left. And here's Grant from the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Chris Wood. And a nice finish on the layup. 7 points in the game.
Well, we talk about it all the time. Hard work pays off, and Wood works extremely hard to fight for the finish on their score.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Lakers ahead. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. From what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
It's tipped. Grant with a steal. Wood outside. Pass to George. Grant the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Brown with the steal. Murray with it. Outside Curry. Launches it. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night. And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, we know that Stephen Curry generally is regarded as the greatest shooter the game has ever known. He said for him, quote, "It starts with a great base and foundation and allows everything to feel perfect. The perfect shot feels effortless to me. Serene and quiet. It's only me, the rim, and the basket." Powerful words from Stephen.
It is a thing of beauty, Allie. Excellent.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Pass to Wood. Back to George. Durant outside. Wood inside. They get it back. Back to Grant. Here's George. He's got 7. 3 from Wood. Balled in by Brown.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Out to the right wing. Outside Curry. Count it. Curry's got 10 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside Levine. And stolen by Murray. Curry with it. He's picked up by Levine. Brown with a screen. Outside Curry. Going inside. Outside for Boucher. This one for 3. Locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Down low. With the stuff.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Brown with a screen. And here's Curry. He's got 10. Here's Boucher for 3. That one no good. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And there's always been dialogue between NBA officials and coaches and players. Some concern that it's gotten too chippy at Blake Clark. It's not a good look.
No, it's not a good look, and you certainly have to recognize the fact that both sides are humans and emotions are going to run hot at times. The league has rules about how you engage with officials. I think you should actually have some give and take, but it should be toned down from what it has been recently.
Outside Curry. Inside. Brown. Murray for 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Wood with the screen. 4-3. Back to Grant. Outside Levine. Just 4 to shoot. Levine.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Picked by Gobert. That's tipped. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. 1:09 left to play in the first half. Picked by Gobert.
He's just so mobile at his side. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
1:03 left to play in the first half of basketball. Now here's Levine. Here's Wood. Banked it in off the glass. Wood's got 13 points.
How about Wood? Boy, he can hurt you a lot of different ways, and he's on fire tonight.
Picked by Gobert. To the middle. Takes the assist and late.
This half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Curry with a steal. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Now Curry. No good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that late.
36.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Ups. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And his next assist would give him a double-double on the night.
He's shown tremendous vision and tremendous heart out there.
Murray drives in. Lets the three fly. And no good. Now the Lakers take it the other way.
You know, watching Murray develop over the last 5 years in City, I'll tell you what he's doing really well. Much better job of letting the game come to him, not forcing it, just being ready to step into whatever is needed.
On the attack, Curry. Out to Beverly. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. The Lakers with a rebound. Hard listening to Murray talk about his upbringing. He said, I grew up very disciplined.
That's obvious in how he plays, B.A. He studied Kung Fu as a kid, so you know that helps with calmness. He learned to meditate early, so he's got a real presence and centeredness. His dad would make him do push-ups in the snow to increase his pain tolerance and that mental toughness.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here he goes. Here's Boucher for three. Fires in the triple. Boucher's got 18 points.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And Levine, here we go. Here's Wood. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Up top, Beverly. Back to Curry. Boucher on the screen. Curry with it. He's got 12. There's the drive. Blocked!
Superb focus from Grant that time defensively, protecting the rim, keeping his eyes on the ball so he can anticipate that shot.
For some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Grab the screen. For three, George. Buries it for three. He's got 10.
With a few 40% seasons from deep, George has become one of the top three-point shooters in the game.
Here's Boucher for three. Drains the triple.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Pass to Murray. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half play. Ed Beverly gets it to go.
I like watching Beverly catching the defense by surprise. They're excellent at pulling up after the pass.
Here's Levine for three. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for three free throws. And he hits the first of three.
As Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game, his shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
You know, while Levine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots.
Curry, shot is good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Pass to Wood. Back to Levine. of outside the arc. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10 points.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Ibaka for 3. Wood grabs the board. The Lakers trail. Here's Levine. Lays it up and banks it in. Levine's got 11 in the second half.
Levine's such an outstanding scorer. Athletic, strong, great confidence in taking it to the rack. He's no stranger to tough finishes.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Outside for Boucher. Outside Murray. Murray from deep three-point land. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 15.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
There's 1:34 left in the third quarter here. Left side Curry. Pocket 6. And the basket by Boucher.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment.
Levine with it. Now guarded by Beverly. And it's DeRozan missing. Outside Murray. Outside Brown. Outside Curry. Brown with a screen. Curry drives in. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Curry does not just hurt you from deep. He is a clever finisher on the drive. Lethal at penetrating and finishing.
Pass to DeRozan. Bible on the wing. Back to DeRozan. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Off target with the 3.
You know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Curry. Boucher on the screen. Takes a 3. And here's Brown for 3. Connects from downtown. Brown's got 8 points.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been a roll. It's impossible to stop.
And so it's Las Vegas in command with a 13-point lead at the end.
Come on, man.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's Levine. Jacks up a 3, and it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
He's starting to pick it up from downtown. Made just 1 in the first half, but he's drained 3 more since.
Fires the 3, and Beverly's good for 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you can fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Outside Levine. DeRozan outside. 6 on the shot clock. Hey, from beyond the arc. Called in by Curry. Left side Murray. Outside Brown. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence is impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
That shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. George with it. Now guarded by Beverly. George's shot is off. Oh, George with a steal. From downtown. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
On the wing, Curry. Kick out to Brown. Back to Boucher. Right side Brown. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's good. That's good intention. That's good ball movement. For sure.
Here's Levine.
Let's get it.
Wood with the screen. Levine attacking.
The fucking defense, Curry.
Nice D.
The fucking defense.
To the inside.
On his head. On his head. Let's go.
Hey guys, if you let Brown get close
On his fucking head. Let's get it.
it's just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
Get up on him, Curry.
Wood with the
The
screen.
defense, Curry.
Here's George.
Get that shit back.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Levine. Here's Wood.
Hell no.
Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Out of bounds. Los Angeles will have
That's what you call defense. Let's get it. We're not done yet.
And the Lakers have possession. They trail by 18. DeRozan into the lane. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Pass to Boucher. Lets it go from deep. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Boucher's got 27.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
The defense, Curry.
Had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats.
Way to run the team.
That is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Boucher for 3.
Way to run the team.
Oh, he is cooking right now.
Way to run the fucking team,
From the
man.
field.
Fucking
This
get
has
it,
been
man.
their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little free happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
And here's Curry for 3. Wood grabs the board. And here are the Lakers. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Curry from deep three-point land. And get it again. Knocked away. Clock at 6. Another shot. And he lays it in. 19 points in the game.
And whether he's torching you off the dribble or off a screen, Steph is one of the best ever at creating space for a shot.
Outside Levine. Can they get it? And the dunk by Levine.
Hey, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely, even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And the basket by Boucher.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
DeRozan right side. Over Murray. And it's Boucher with the rebound. .44 seconds left in the fourth. Brown with a screen. Let's go with a 3. Boucher outside. Outside Curry. Shoots over Thibault. Curry with another miss. Pass to Thibault. Here's Levine for 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher on the screen. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Misses. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd's loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling to play this well for your fans.
Get a pencil. Pencil. You don't have pencil? What is that pencil that we got? All these pencils you have.
18 assists. How do you run a fucking team, Steph? That's how you run a fucking team. They're gonna be